No.
Hello, everybody. Zero interest. Kaiji 21. 21?
Yeah.
21.
21. Heart's Blood.
Hearts need blood.
Mm-hmm. So, in this episode, the tables are, well, they're turned. They're pretty turned. Uh, and by that, I mean, last episode, Kaiji's like, one more.
Uno mas.
Uno mas. Por favor. I'm going to bet 18 millimeters one more time. I was waiting for that. So, Chairman's like, obviously he loves the gita, but he's like, people who don't risk their lives rot away, or you're only living by really risking your life, not trying to protect it. Throw your life away, like Kaiji.
Sure. More accurately,
Throw your life
his
around.
perspective is everyone tells you to protect your life. It's the most important thing and valuable thing you have. But because everyone tells you that, you never actually take risks or put yourself out in a situation where you could gain, but you decide not to because it's risky. Oh no.
Oh no.
Nothing
Oh no.
ventured, essentially.
So he's like, okay, let's do it one more time. And Kaiji's like, Tonegawa, if I win, you're gonna kneel and apologize to all the people who died. And Chairman's like, yes, he'll do that. I will make him do it. Guys, go get some preparations ready.
Make it so.
and Tonegawa gets real nervous at that. And Kaiji is like, oh yeah, by the way, before we even start this, your watch, just take it off. No more of that trick.
Yeah, we all know the game.
They strap the drill on his one remaining ear, and they get down to it. Well, Kaiji wipes off his cards with a towel because he coughed blood on them last time. He leaves smears, purposeful smears. So we get to the first card, which is, now we're not seeing things from Kaiji's perspective now. We are now seeing things from Tonegawa's perspective. And he's a lot more shaken now. He has no safety net.
The resemblance is uncanny to Kaiji earlier in the arc.
Yeah. He has no safety net, and he's starting to slur his words a bit.
Yeah, he has stopped speaking precisely as let's say, an aide to a chairman of a financial corporation would, and has started sort of talking like this, sort of really, I'm concentrating, so I'm not really paying attention to talking properly. So, okay, so...
Yeah. He's shaken.
Yeah.
Because he has a feeling that he will be maimed if he does not win this. And to be honest, he probably will. Or die.
Chairman wants a show.
Yeah, Chairman wants a show. And so, I mean, after the last episode where it's like, Tonegawa, you really are a useless type of man. Now it's like, okay, now we're going to have a show.
Yeah, and Kaiji is basically following through with that and is like, yeah, no wonder the chairman thinks you're useless and pathetic and a piece of shit that just waits for instructions because you're just hesitating for so long. Play a goddamn card already. And then the chairman just starts giggling to himself.
Yeah. It just shakes Tonegawa, and he's like, okay, obviously I'm not going to play the Emperor on the first card. The best way to play the Emperor is on the second or fourth rounds, unless that's what he wants me to think. And what if I play it now? Unless he predicted that I would think that. So then I shouldn't play the first card now. So I should play the Emperor. Not now, but later. And he gets into that fear-filled cyclical thinking that Kaiji was in earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually he cowards out and does a citizen, which Kaiji obviously did a citizen as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think it's the second exchange. is it Kaiji that went first?
Kaiji goes first, and
Yeah.
he notices the blood stain on the card. And
Yeah.
he's like, wait, so those would be the cards that were left on the table, which would be a citizen and a slave, because those were the ones that were left in his hand at the end of the last game. So,
And he coughed blood on them, but he thought he wiped them off, but there are still some stringers there. I have a 50-50 chance of this. Now the question is, would he use the No, he would not use it now. He would use, okay, so I'm going to use the citizen. Boom. Because, like, there's no way, because even if it's the slave, he'll still win. So there's no reason to use the emperor.
yeah.
So citizen. He's like, yes, that means the next time he uses the bloodstained card, that's going to be slave. But wait, what if he completely wiped out all the blood on the slave card?
Just kind of getting ahead of himself because, there's still a round to go before then. But
Yeah.
at this point, he has already decided I'm just going to bitch out every time until I have what I feel like is a surefire win. Which doesn't really come in this kind of game unless you're cheating.
So, I can't remember, does Kaiji, I think next one is just a simple citizen.
Yep.
Oh, and then the fourth round comes around, and this time Kaiji places down a card, and he's like, okay, no, it's wiped clean. But then he moves his thumb. There's a little bit of blood on it. He's like, I see. So that must be the slave card. Kaiji, I've got you here.
You were so careless. Wait. Careless?
What? No. You're betting your life on. There's no way somebody betting his life on this would be so careless.
At
this
what point in this game were you being careless? There was no point. You survived the ship. You survived the walking across the beams. You're not the kind of person that is careless when it comes to playing this sort of game.
You're a veteran. So, I see. Maybe when I was distracted when talking to the chairman, he swapped the cards, and then he coughed on them, and then he made a show of wiping it. And then, I see. Haha, that was terrifying. That was really close. That was a good plan, Kaiji, but I'm better.
You're a snake. No matter how you
snake.
look, you're a snake that would stab a man in the back just to get ahead.
Which is the exact opposite of Kaiji's character.
Like, that was the whole thing from the last arc, was he literally wouldn't do that. That was the whole thing that he was doing. He seems to have forgotten that bit.
You see, Tonegawa is just so ruled by his own sort of fear and anxiety and stress in this situation.
He feels like that's how he would play the situation. Because it is.
That is how he would play.
And because that's how he looks at it, he can't see another way of thinking about it. He can't see how someone else would do it.
So he plays the Emperor with a big grin on his face because he's like, I won this. I've won this. It's in the bag. And, Chairman is laughing behind him. And Kaiji's all just in an intense amount of pain. I'm surprised he hasn't passed out from blood loss yet. But Kaiji's there. He's still, like, hand to one side, just bleeding all over the place.
Yep.
And it's
the episode ends.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that Kaiji has like a high opinion of Tonegawa somewhat in terms of like he knows this game more than I do. And even without the watch, like that just brings the element of uncertainty into it, and I think Kaiji's trying to play on the element of uncertainty to his fullest advantage. I think that Kaiji's card is in fact the slave.
I'm not going to mince words about it. It's the slave. I mean, this whole thing is Kaiji saying, his plan was to do a semi-obvious play, and then Tonegawa would notice it because Tonegawa knows how to cheat.
Yes. So Tonegawa would notice it. So it's like, that's why, Kaiji's all stressful before Tonegawa plays his card because he's like, I hope he noticed it. I hope he noticed it. I hope he noticed it. and then Tonegawa's like, aha, I've noticed your poison. And Kaiji looks up at him, and you could just tell the thoughts in his head.
Even before then,
thank you.
Tonegawa is just about to play the really obvious card that, would have played into the trap. But Kaiji is just sitting there grimacing, please don't do it, please don't fucking do it, please don't fucking do it, think about it, motherfucker, think about it.
Yeah. It's super risky, but you have to gamble on your opponent being smart. Which is... like,
it's
without
rare,
that...
actually. Like, most of the time you gamble on your opponent being stupid and not noticing what you're going for. So it's a ballsy move.
Yeah, especially when like Tonegawa, like Kaiji doesn't know how much experience Tonegawa has playing this game without using the obvious cheat. So he doesn't know exactly how far ahead Tonegawa's observations really are. But he's trying to play on Tonegawa being more experienced, being older, and being smarter than him because Kaiji knows that he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. When it comes to like a lot of these things.
Sorry, I burped and it tasted like chicken stuffing. It was great. Tasty. Delicious.
Okay. Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
All right. So this was a really good episode. I love this episode. I love it when you take the perspective away from the main character and look at the person he's having the battle with and going through his thoughts, because that's what this episode is.
Pretty much.
And I'm just loving this. I love it when a good plan comes together.
Okay. You're quoting something. I don't remember what.
I probably am. I don't know what either. So...
this is what media oversaturation does to people. We need intervention. So many references, you don't even remember the references you're making.
I guess... for now, we'll see you guys next time because this is just a really good episode.
Yeah.
Yeah?
A lot of good faces again.
The expressions are like off the charts in terms of just being insane and unique.
Yeah. So. I mean, this is pretty much the climax, and anime is as anime does, and that's save everything for the climax. Save all the budget. So
I guess we'll see you guys in episode 22 of Kaiji Ultimate Survivor, Enforcement. That's a terrifying title.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.